Oh, 80 billion. 367. I mean, I'm level 260. It's out. I understand now. I'm out of game. I'm not out of the game. The game start now. Put. Start writing it. Write the answer. Let's write the answer. Yeah, hunting. What did you write? I want to check it on Google. What you wrote. Okay. Yeah, start. And turn, turn. Okay, let's see turn. Turn. Um, hunt, hunting. Okay. Hunt, hunt. Don't know. Okay. No, that one. Okay. Like the video, like the video. Put it like, put it love and like. Tap, tap, tap. Help me turn. Let me charge the phone. Eh? Let me see if I can charge. Ah, the phone is low. The phone is low. This is the owner of Winnie's page. This is the owner of Edith Ighomwonyi channel. Subscribe, like, and share the video. Let's do the game together. And go and view my post. Not my post, sorry, my short. I have 10 shots written, 11 shots this morning. Go and view it. Go and share. Go and make sure you view it. Very important. View, share, like, and comment. There is mass that is trending mass, and I put it on my channel. Go there and write your answer. They are fighting for the answer there. I can see the comment section. They are fighting themselves. So if you know it. Go and tell them you are a mathematician. Just go and keep it there. I like you. So keep liking this video. I'm not seeing it like, I can't be writing without not seeing like. Okay, let's go there. Eat first. Let's eat. Faith. Let's do faith. Which one again? Deaf. Who is deaf here now? Oh, let's go again. Dated. First of all, date. Second of, no, you can't see dated. There's no 2D. No. Fact. Feed. Yeah, right. Use your brain. Use your brain. This is English. Use your brain, not math. Use your brain. Use your brain. Oh, yeah. Which one again? 8. Correct. 8. Correct. Feet. Okay. No. You have to go like, hey. I think I wrote it now. I don't know. There's date there. Defeat. 8. We have defeat. Fed is there. Always check before you check. Check what is remaining. Use your brain. Defeat. Okay. After defeat, remaining what? Fade. Correct. Eh? That's correct. Remember one. Let me put charger. Just like, how can you remove your like? I better put your like in. Okay, go and subscribe. Go up your like and continue with your like. Go and subscribe. If you know you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go and subscribe. Yeah, remember one, just one. Let me lie down. Remember one, no. You remember that one? No? You remember that one?
This you are the owner of Moitala Mohammed. No, it's not because you are Mrs. Trump or not. Except you don't want to be Mrs. Somebody. It is a laid down rule. And let me tell you something. Submissiveness, because it is your choice that you choose that man. It is no matter whether that man is rich or poor, or whether he is intellectual or not, or whether he's a cripple or not. As long as your choice, you must submit to him. And he will submit to you. You cannot say because it's a wedding and later I become a poor man, beg the respect where they give her, I'll collect her from her. No. It doesn't work that way. Except you are not going inside. So I will not continue to consider. I've learned more about submissive. It's a choice of thing. But it is a laid down rules. If you like, you submit. If you like, you don't submit. But it is a laid down rules. If you want to go to First Stack, you cannot go and enter a bus that is going to Ajegule. Else you will sleep there. That is what marriage is. This is your boss. This is what he said. Are you ready? Yes.
Cut.
Go in. If you are ready, you go in and you submit to him.
Not a coat.
And he will submit to you. That is how a home. Sometimes we are looking marriage as if say we are building a house. We are building a home, a conducive place.
Okay, there's no 3. It's 4.
It's not because God is making
Tobacco.
this laid rule to cycle you who is rich, who is poor, who is little, who is higher, who is man, who is woman. It's for your own good. Because you know that is the only way a home will have a peace. Look at your wife as if you are looking at yourself. Is it a bad thing if you ask yourself? I don't know why submissive is very hard to people. So what is there is one adage many people always say. He said, that is only the king's wives can only insult the kings. Do you know what that means? That is more than submissive. If the king is not submitting to his wife, how can his wife insult the king? That is the adage in Benin. We are just being ego about this submissive as if there is something big about it. Why are you looking at submissive is big? To your own wife, not to your side chick, not to your neighbor, to your wife. Simple. Thank you, man.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Ask with the question.
Coco,
okay. So the second speaker can answer. Any of them can answer because they both mentioned that word ego. So people say it is natural for men to be like egoistic. So my question is this: Is it truly natural for them to be egoistic, or it is the way they were brought up? Because we have men these days that they don't really they allow their wives in marriage, they allow they submit to their wife and their wife submit to them and the marriage is going well. But for another man who is highly egoistic, they say no, I can't submit to my wife.
There's one thing there.
My question is that what is that ego thing? Is it really natural to them or it's something they built themselves? Thank you. That's my question.
Continue liking the video. Let's start.
All right, thank you. You see, sometimes we are formed. We are formed, in the process. The process of raising us, and these things you put while a child is growing up into him end up making that child who is. Say you can take a man from the gateway. You can't take the gateway out of the man. I don't know if you understand. The way you've been brought up, the way you see your parents doing things, the way you see your siblings, your elders doing things around you, helps in building the person you are today. To me, I see it more like, how you've been formed, how you've been wired. And until you realize yourself, you cannot unschool those things. Those things remain, becomes part of you. That's why I use
like the video, please, guys.
You learn and learn. You learn or learn and learn.
Double
it's a
tap the
continuous
screen.
thing.
Okay.
And most people don't realize that thing because you don't see it there. I don't know if you understand me. They don't see it there. But men, you see it as, oh, now it's a man's world. But we've gone past that stage now. It's both it is both a man and a woman's world. We own the world together. We own the globes together. So in as much as we know they are in this same space with us, we need to give them that sense of belonging. That's to say, some things that we are doing that are not right. We need to understand that these things are not right, and
correct.
it's not going well with them. So we should be, we should have this listening.
Alright, the last one.
Open-minded.
Sarah.
It's not really
Sarah Tishon Tone 6372. You wrote the last one.
It's like more like a woman's world.
6372. Let's start to go to end the number, the letter words. Let's write the words from this letter. Let's see. Please call me English teacher. English teacher. People that know English, people that know how to write spellings. Call them. Share the video to them. Let them come and be using their exercise to teach other people. Bars. Correct. ABS. Correct. Angela. Angela, you are welcome to the house. Welcome, my love. Okay, let's see how it goes.
It's quite contradicting to the answer he said. But you told me that the Bible was written many years. That
do you correct
of the thing that was done. Now you are not telling me that the way you were formed, me from birth.
Correct.
You don't still marry, you don't still forget your own past. So why should I forget the past of the Bible if it's too far? But you are not still forget your own past when you are living. Sir, you have to. Excuse me, did you understand what I said?
Correct. You mean that one? The last person who's going to do this last one. Last one is very important because people that start it and people that end it, these are the people that is very, very smart. Okay, this one now. Aro. Yes. Mbanon.
That's why it's called a husband.
No.
So a man is not formed that way of ego. That is pride. And pride, there is a fall before a pride.
Yeah, B. No, not B.
That's why I said you didn't understand what I said. I said
AROS. I don't think so.
That's to say, we are formed based on how we've been brought up. Again, I said that being said.
So clap for me. It's me that win that last.
I mean, it's not a place for you to unlearn some things you learn over time that have been part of you. Try to realize yourself and know, is this thing okay with this person? Is it not okay? Then, if it's okay, why are you build on it? If it's not okay, you unschool those things and get things that are proper, that are sane, that are normal to what the relevant time, that is relevant to the prevailing circumstances. Don't get me wrong, please. Sorry, I didn't say what you said is wrong. I'm only telling you that you are reversing it. I didn't say you are not right, you are right. But only one thing I just want to say, please, men and women, that you are being brought up in another home. It is not an excuse that this is where you were formed.
Right.
Let us be nice, be good, be of.
She sees 7-2, very intelligent. Some people brain, Some people brain is very, very, very sharp.
Inside you, be relevant. Somebody was telling me a question that day. It is tradition that people will marry 100 wives, this one. I say, in still the same community, they will see a man that never look upon two wives, but still on one. So, the decision of men. Let us not put it in the body of marriage. If you want to be responsible, please be responsible. Don't use words to cover it. It is your home. The more you're responsible, the more you live a good life. They're not looking per se at what, but the reflection you will see it.
Correct.
Sorry, I want to say something. Mr. Stephen.
Okay, thank you very much. You see, I am happy because we were talking and we have variances in perception, and that is rationality. Once we have variances in perception, it's rationality. And it's not as if Mr. A is wrong, Mr. B is wrong. You know, it's just for us to understand that as we are different persons, our perception differs. You know, let me say something now. When it comes to this ego about men, you know, it depends on how you look at it. In the animal kingdom, let's go to the lion. Let us consider the lion. You understand? The lion has a territory.
You can send me gifts. So there's a gift there. There's one cent. There's one gift. There's two gifts. That's all you can send. There's a gift there. There's a dollar sign. You can be able to support this video, this game of letter ways.
Is your territory. If you are a real man, you must understand it doesn't have to do with culture, time, or space. You understand? In psychology, there's what we call when you give birth. In psychology, when you give birth, you know, they'll tell you that that child you are giving birth to, you know, there are two schools of thought. One school of thought says that that child has innate abilities. You understand? And the person, you know, just needs someone to bring, just need a midwife to bring those attributes out of the child. While on that one says that look, when they born a child, the child does not have anything. The brain is what we call in Greek parlance tabula rasa. You understand? So it's an empty slate. So it is what the child sees in society that the child learns. So there are two different schools of thought. One says that the child has ability, but the child needs a midwife to just bring it out. You understand? And one says no, the child is born and has no ability, and then the child learns from society and what they put into that child. You understand? And both schools of thought have their reasons and they have their criticism and whatsoever. But in academic studies, you understand, we cannot push one and leave one and say no. If you are doing an exam as a student, you know, you should understand yourself and say, okay, I believe more on this, and then you give more point, throw more light on that. But you must tell your lecturer that look, I still understand that this other one exists. So I'm not going to criticize anybody's perception because people have reasons for what they say. You understand? But now, all human beings, whether man or woman, we are all self-centered. We are all egocentric. You know, we are all egocentric. Everybody, man, woman, boy, child, even children. Yes, and you give a child chocolate. The child put that chocolate in his mouth or her mouth. Yes, and you say, give me back. They say, no, they hold back. You understand? Who teaches them that? That's egocentrism, self-centeredness. You understand? But as we grow older, we understand that there are things that we should not make be our character or our culture. You understand? And so for example, now you cannot tell me that we know these things that if a woman marries a man, a woman wants protection. We know God protects. But if a man, you know, there are times you see somebody and say, this person is not a man. You understand? When there are pressures, when there are responsibilities, you cannot do anything, you don't know what to do. You understand? You don't act. You understand? God has given you that as a man, you know, you should be a man. I'm not telling you that you should be, I'm not telling you you should be a dictator. I'm not telling you that you should be a tyrant. You understand? It's live and let's live. And I'm not saying that you must not submit. You understand? Because I've been married for more than 17 years. I'm approaching 20 years, you know, and there are things I know my wife can do better. Like if I go back to this question, say marriage, which should come first, submission, leadership, or respect? You understand?
Come back for your submission.
Okay, so, okay. Thank you very much.
Can I say something? Hold on. Mr. Temi.
Yeah, write your words. Let's complete it.
You are asking the question that she asked.
Yeah, I was going to ask a question. Do we think ego is a gender base, which I think Steven answered it because she asked the question in a form as if the ego is a men thing. So I was going to ask her that do you think ego is a gender based thing? That is question for her. The second question goes to Mr. Great Alex. She mentioned something about
what is
man to be responsible. You should marry one wife. So are you saying people who marry two wives or practice a polygamous home are not responsible? Then the third question, maybe which goes to whiskey, or something. Sorry guys, I'm sorry, my brother, if I could ask you quickly. Do you guys actually know the meaning of submission? Maybe when we are trying to talk about something, we should define what submission is, what that thing is first before we started talking about it. Because when I was listening, I believe many people who gave submission, their submission, to actually do not define submission very well. And that is where the problem is, where men are going front and back. Someone is quoting the Bible, they submit to one another. Bible, as a matter of fact, is nothing compared to a marriage.
Everybody needs to spoil now. Oh, Jesus. Everybody talk.
It's older than anything you can
Yeah, check.
You justifying or proving a point for Bible for marriage, I think is incomplete. So, if we want to tell us about submission, then we cannot debate properly. In a marriage, in every organization, there is a leadership. You can't overrule that. There is a leadership in a bank, in a country, in a church, in a mosque. There's always a leader. So even in marriage is an institution, so there must be a leader, and there's nothing like and leadership and authority flow from above down. I have not seen a man should not be accountable.
You see it now. You see the same.
Your voice cannot be heard. Of course, your voice will be heard. So please, can you guys answer this question according to what is supposed to be, not according to our feelings or the way it happened in our own marriage. This is a general public place.
See the same.
You know, can I say something? Okay. You know, I listen to everyone. I'm listening to all the conversation. Everything is well done. But on my own opinion, a home without not a leader, that home will go astray. A man and a woman cannot be the same. Yeah, a man needs to submit to his wife. In one point, a man and a woman, even before the Bible, a man is always the head. He cannot. It's a suggestion. You are a helpmate. You cannot say what I say in this and that is what my husband will do because I want my husband to submit to me. You are not the one that married to your husband. Your husband is the one that married to you. When your husband make a decision, your opinion matters. We know. But you cannot force your opinion into your husband just because he wants to submit to you. No, that home will always be a chaos. We should not hide it here. It will always be a chaos because the ego we are talking about is not maybe that they has an ego, but they want their world for them to be welcome in their home, for their wives to know their presence is important. Your husband cannot be there. You want to be the leader of that home. No, that cannot be done in any way. Even the Oyibo way we are even talking about is not done. A woman knows, even the white women know that they marry a man home. No matter how we look it, a man is always the leader. No matter how we see it, we should not bend it here. When I used something as a reference before that, when I wake up with my husband in the same bed, maybe I want him to help me to do something. I will say, "Oh, babe, please, I'm so tired today. Can you help me to make a breakfast for your children?" He will kindly do it. Or maybe I say this way, this man, you just wake up, you carry a phone, you know, say your children go eat, not be you born there, later now you go come to say you be man. No matter how I shout, that man will not do it. You see the same message with a different tongue. He will never do it. That is where we are saying the man has an ego. Yes, he's an ego. He knows that this is the children, but the manner of approach matters a lot. The manner of approach you use, even when he wants to talk to me, the manner of approach you use for me, it matters a lot. We should not bend it. It's a man. That is what I want to say. There must be a leader in the home. Thank you, everybody.
To let you control the account. That is not the point. She is not focusing on the family matter.
This Mr. Temi, you asked a question though. Well, you don't know how to ask a
I am
question. That is what
disappointed
I was
with
telling
some.
Joy. You think it's easy to moderate. You cannot be asking 5 questions at a time. You should come one after another so that them too can be able to pick one and answer you. But when you are asking the whole question at once, they are not computer now. There's no how they can fast forward everything you just ask. It should be one after another.
You only gave me a few minutes, and I asked
use
them.
your 3 minutes to ask. They will answer you. Still repeat the question. That's what
Skip. Okay, skip.
Okay. Ask me a question.
There's no K here now. There's no K. Sorry, I said I got the question you asked. No K. So you can't be able to walk. Because you said number 3, and I was my question. My own was the number 3rd one. I was waiting.
You allow her to speak when you wish to.
Don't know.
Okay. So he said, do I think the matter of ego is gender based or?
Please, I want to talk.
He said, do I think it is gender based? No, I'm not saying it's one gender that has ego. No, everyone has ego.
No one is dragging
What I'm
that's
trying
well,
to say
yeah.
is more on the side of
But
women. Because now,
she
if you
just
listen to what the last speaker said now,
did
that
this
is
coming.
Madam Joyce. He said something about, oh, that is
Well,
man ego, blah blah
up
blah.
me,
So
up
that is the
people
same
now.
thing I'm talking about. So
There is
I
no
just want to
God.
make a
Prove that
submission.
this
So
is like.
nobody has said that.
So we just stuck here.
That was why I said
Why are we
we
stuck here?
check
I'm very sorry. I'm going to carry food
the
because
Bible
I'm stuck
only
here.
made reference to a culture that was already existing then, which is like patriarchy. So men are the
Well, what's this something to me now? Uma bo wo we like to say. Me ma bo we
husband. That is why I said a woman is only nobody has said that man should not be respected, man should not be that. But the respect should be mutual. If you as a woman is respecting your husband and you are submitted to your husband, and your husband does not do the same, there is risk for you as the woman. If your husband is a dictator, is a that, is not listening to you as a woman, there is a problem. Of course, there is a way you have to talk to yourself, not just to the man alone. There is a way, a polite way at which a woman is to speak to a man, and there is a polite way that a man should speak to his wife. That is what we call mutual respect. It should be mutual. It shouldn't be like, oh, when I want to talk to my wife, I should just say, go and do this, go and do that. No, it is not accepted. It shouldn't be that way. And the same way, when the woman is talking to her husband as well, you should talk in a respectful manner. That is what we are talking about. It should be mutual.
Bible, people were not marrying each other, or they were
pets,
not
it's a
in
pet.
the institution of marriage. It was there. Now let's not
There's no
confuse
why
two
now.
things. Yeah? The
There's
faith
why, but
and what faith
well,
says about marriage
there's
and
why.
the culture. It is God who ordained marriage, but people do it within their
Is
own
there
cultures.
why?
You see? So culture comes as secondary. People
No
run the institution of marriage within their culture settings, but still anchored on the same, ordinance of God. So regardless of whether you're a Christian, whether you're a believer, even non-believers still marry, which means the
there's no money here.
marriage itself supersedes, and transcends all the way from our great grandfather Adam. And remember, Adam was not a Christian. Adam had never read the Bible. Before Jesus, before the Bible, the institution of marriage was there. Now, when it comes to what I'm trying to answer is understanding your role in this marriage, in this institution. As a man, understanding that you are ordained to lead, to provide, and to protect. Once you do that, the wife will submit. That's what I'm saying. This has nothing to do with the church or anything. Because people never been in the church, had never been Christians, had never read the Bible.
God.
But the hierarchy in marriage still is consistent and remains the same, where we submit to God, all of us, men and women. But the roles now switch when it comes to the union of a man and a woman and husband and wife. Whereby you play your role, you submit to your husband as he provides. You lose that right when you fail to lead, when you fail to provide, when you fail to protect. That is the only time you lose that the submission from your wife. Which submission? That's what I'm trying to submission from. Thank you.
Sorry, Gossip, he didn't answer my question.
We have your fingerprints on. We have your fingerprints.
Yeah, just a short one. First of all, this whole the Bible talk. Sometimes we claim we're Christians, but again, the reading and the understanding, I found out that is a lot different a lot of time with people. In the scriptures, the man was not told to submit. The scripture there says he should love his wife as his own body, and the woman was specifically told to submit. It was direct, very direct. The woman was told to submit. But that does not in any way diminish what the man should offer. If you are to love the wife as Christ loved the congregation, means you can give up yourself like Christ did, and which means not in any way. But it's just so tiring when this issue of submission is spoke about. You see, for we that are married, this issue of submission and headship is not really a problem. I find out a lot of times the single people who come here and argue about what submission, headship. It's even those who are not married. They're the one coming to fight here over I cannot submit to a man, I cannot submit to a man, it's not my head. For us who live by the scriptures, it's you as a woman choosing a man to get married to. It's not even a problem to submit because you're very careful. You're very careful about who you're submitting, who you're picking as the husband. And it's not men in general, it's husband. Every man is not a husband. Every man is not qualified to be a husband. It's husband that was giving this. So I'm not supposed to just be loving every woman I see on the street and live my life for them. Because I'm supposed to do that to a wife. And a wife is supposed to submit to a husband. And whether the Bible was written, whether it was the Bible that established marriage or it was tradition that established marriage, we're at a time now where everyone is free to choose what they want to live by. Whether you want to follow your tradition in the village, whether you want to follow the Bible, whether you want to follow the Western world, like I will hear very soon, you have a right to do it. It's your choice. So for me, I just want to make it clear. This submission thing not be problem. The headship thing is not a quarrel. But I just found out that on TikTok, single people make it a very big deal. For those who are married, it's not a problem. The woman that's submitting, for example, my wife submitting to me, she knows that I've got her interest. She knows who she got married to. It's about trusting someone. It's about observing, and you know that person is worth it. You probably would have assessed that this person is worth giving that submission because you know it's got what it takes. You trust them. Just like I'm having a wife that I'm doing everything in my capacity to live for the wife and the children. I also know who I got married to. I won't be sacrificing myself for just any woman on the street. So that's how it works. But if you end up picking someone who does not share, like someone was saying just now, the faith thing, unbeliever, there's going to be a believer and unbeliever. If you now pick someone who does not believe in this thing I'm describing, that's now on you. It's now on you. Don't now make it men problem or women problem. I picked someone who shares exactly the same value as me. So it's not even difficult. We don't argue submission. We don't argue headship. I don't come back home and start shouting, I'm the man of the house. Or she comes back, I cannot submit to you because you are behaving. We don't have all those discussions. Because we picked ourselves based on the value, the faith we share. So if you go pick who believe in sun and sky, and you believe in the scripture, that's where we start having all these arguments. So that's just my thoughts on it.
Derek, your submission, please.
Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, this submission thing is a religious concept, mostly, you know, and it's all right because we don't need to take the religion seriously, you know. A religion that doesn't even have any female authors, like no single female authors, and no woman was the disciple of Christ, and Christ never washed a woman's feet. You know, I mean, it's man-made. So we don't really need to take it seriously. And if we dismiss that, then the word itself has no basis. It has no basis. The only reason why people would now want to practice it is the book of Esther was written by a man. Look it up. The only reason why people have no basis to believe in these things because it has not been objectively proven. It has not been objectively proven to be more effective than the other systems of marriage. Then why should we now practice it? Is there any evidence that when your wife is submitting to you makes the marriage more beneficial? Is there any statistics to back that up? There is none. In fact, it's the alternative whereby when you have a healthy, equal dynamic in marriage, you treat your wife as an equal partner, then the marriage is more conducive. And share my video.
Finish. We're playing games since 1 hour. I'm tired now. Can't you say I'm tired? This is my face.
Within the relationship. You know, so I don't know why somebody is trying to subjugate another person to the 21st century. You can find your wife can respect
I'm tired now.
Without you trying to make her submit. Respect you as an equal human being.
Sarah.
I don't know if that's not enough for you.
Sarah, clock it.
I don't know what's your problem.
6672.
If that's not enough for you, then don't get married. Just hire a maid.
I like the way you do. Clock it.
Just keep paying her.
Is that the she clock it? I like the way you write that like this.
Don't get an equal. Don't get a partner
like this.
Because a partner is meant to be treated equally.
Like this.
Get a maid. Get somebody that
clock it.
You know that you're on top of.
Somebody has to be tired. Or do you want us to continue the game?
So, you know, and I find it funny when the guys here.
Answer the question. Let's clock it.
I mean, life is more complicated.
Why are you writing it?
You know,
why are you writing the clock
in an
it?
actual marriage, I feel like the people that are speaking here.
Why good night? This is money,
because
yeah.
if you're actually married, you will know that there is no situation that you tell your wife or there's
Clock
something
it.
wrong within your
Okay,
in
let's
head
put
that
this
I am the leader of this
sticker.
family. That conversation never comes
This
up.
sticker.
Everybody finds their place within marriage. You know, your wife makes decisions in the house. So why are you to tell your wife not to make decisions? I'm the leader. I have the finances. Nobody, no adults says that kind of thing. So I don't know. I come to TikTok, I hear things that doesn't happen in reality, and I'm confused. Are these people actually living on planet Earth? It's me. You understand? So
people are living in don't know how it's
idea of being the leader, submitting are key concepts that have not been proven to make marriage more productive. So everybody just practicing it.
It is 4 a.m. my time. Oh, yeah, it is 9.
The men that are heavily, supporting
12 past 9 a.m. 9:12.
The men that are heavily supporting
these things, that is
called
scared of having America. America. That is called America.
Has equal chances of
that is
US. Accountable as a man, which means if you
that is US, America.
Cheat on your
we
wife
live here
and stuff like that, she would hold you.
We are not US, we are UK. UK time is 13 past 9 a.m. in the morning.
So women are
in the morning, I need to go and eat breakfast.
People are scared of consequence, so people try to get as much leverage as they want to.
I need to go and eat breakfast. Write the answer first. George, what is it? No, me, I'm going to go to New York City. I'm going to go to Washington.
So that they can
I'm going to go
dominate that marriage.
What's the other side?
You get. So at the end of the day, there is nothing I would tell a grown-up man that has made up his mind.
I forget their state.
There is nothing. The only thing I can say is that if you do not want to be subjugated,
New York City,
you better go out there, get a career, make your money. Get some leverage,
I can't remember,
get some education, and know your rights as an individual. So that if your
USS
marriage wants to start acting funny, you just sue him, collect your assets, collect your properties, and he cannot threaten you with financial leverage because you have some yourself. Because most of these women, the reason why they are in these marriages is not because they like hearing their husband say he's the leader 24/7. It's because they have no alternative. If they leave that their husband's house, where are they going to? Their father's house, which is a great deal of shame.
Shame.
But if your husband knows that you have an alternative,
California,
all those, you are going somewhere. And even if you leave the house, you are threatening the family income because he's also benefiting from you being there.
You Austin, there's a different city. I'm trying to remember. With only my brain, I'm not going it out. I'm just using my brain.
Not be hearing men talk about this nonsense. I will just be very careful. A man that sounds like this, a man that comes up and says that he's a leader, is one women should submit to him. I mean that
I live in South
it might seem funny. It might seem funny during the first stages of the relationship, but when it comes to those sensitive moments, when you guys want to make a decision together, then you will not see his true colors. You see his true colors. He will come up and he will be so strong. You will see his true colors, and you'll be confused. Oh, I thought this guy was joking. He was not joking. Any man that sounds like this, just avoid him.
Avoid them.
You should be asking a man.
Avoid them. I was playing a game and suddenly the game, when we need to be tired of the game, and it made my phone hot. My phone was so hot. So the game was not really proper in this YouTube. YouTube, let me advise you. In any game we are playing, don't allow their phone to be hot. Go and buy a proper one so that when we play the game, the phone will not be hot. Look at my phone, is very hot. Jesus.
Submission is when somebody gives
you submit for who? For who now?
For you to a superior authority.
Dear somebody. I want to tell YouTube that I'm speaking English. Listen, I'm going to advise YouTube. When we are playing game, the phone is always hot, and which is not right. We want the phone to always cold. In my phone, I've look at a little game. I just look at my phone. It's very hot. Thank you for the answer, but I don't think that one is the answer. No, it's wrong. No, this one answer. A math teacher gave me this question to write here. He didn't tell me 24 is the answer. No. What about Jesus? Jesus is doing his own. Jesus is not married, so it's not my business. I put Jesus here. Biko. I put mass. We finish English. We finish English. Let's do mass. Biko. Spanish. No, I don't know how to speak that. Please, guys. Jesus, I'll be talking since. No gift. No one gift. Jesus. Do I have a poor people here? No, they are not poor. They are rich. Who want gift? Let people also. What did you get 16? If you put this one too much, I will remove you. No, I don't want.
You don't have to insult people. You don't have to. You see the words he was using nonsense. He's used to that. You don't have to insult people. You keep talking about subjugate and all that, but when you speak, you are fond of wanting to talk down on people. You are guilty of that.
Okay, let me bring you back because you did.
Very smart. You're very wise. Other people you're fond of doing that, and you are the one talking about subjugation in the same sentence.
Oh.
And I also understand that some people growing up, they didn't come from an environment where.
English. Yes, English.
Headship means taking care of people and displaying love. So once they hear that word, for them, it's equivalent to subjugation. And that's the definition of TikTok. You know, once as soon as they hear headship, they think of Hitler. As soon as they hear submission, they think of somebody being oppressed, slavery. And I understand. I understand. Some people actually grow up from that kind of thing. So that's all they do. And they have a right to it. And I keep saying it, 2026. How can anybody else make you think that what you're doing is wrong? We all have a right. As at now, the woman who decides to submit is a choice. Now for those who believe in headship and submission, the woman was not forced to come and submit. The women, they understand it. It was a thing of choice. We go to family, everybody agree, and we come together. So it's not slavery. It's not an arrangement of slavery. And again, I keep saying it on TikTok. Single people are the ones complaining about submission. About marriage, submission, but they cannot keep one woman. But yet they are the best at taking care of you. About relationship, but they cannot have one. He does not believe in marriage. He has said it on several platforms. Now we should abolish marriage. We should just we just share partnership, give birth to children, and then we think of how we take care of the children. That's the best one.
Clock it. 24. How? This, then this. How?
So again,
this, How did you get 24? Are you not seeing that there's plus inside, there's times inside, there's times. How did you get 24? Oh, okay, you just put all of them. Put clock it. Clock.
But the host usually like allows people reply to submissions.
Yeah, other people want to react and you already give your submission. If you answer now, it's going to cost maybe.
No, you can't reply. You can't reply back. That's how we run. After you reply,
but now you want to reply to it. It's going to cost an argument. Please let someone else make it. Give a reaction first. I beg you, please. You guys should understand.
Will you allow me a general reaction?
Someone wanted a reaction before you said you want a reaction.
No, it's like a general reaction after everybody's done.
Okay.
Okay, you draw it like this.
Mr. Austin.
I thought it's like this.
Very much. I think I agree with
No, like this.
almost everything.
No, you cannot. You not make it. You not make my two hands sleep together.
Some people have bigger words. When they hear submission, they take that draconian thing as in someone is a prison whatever.
Sorry, I thought you said it's my turn to speak.
Oh,
Sir, they are giving a reaction to a submission that somebody submitted. And you are going to give a submission, not a reaction. So I was thinking everybody give their reaction to what Derek submitted, then you give your submission. Not them.
all right. So thank you. Who is on now? Me or another person? I don't want to take
It's
it.
you, Mr. Austin. Give your reaction.
Yeah, I'll be very quick. I very much agree with what Basquiat said because we all understand different. We all understand different.
Good night. Good night.
Some people
Tomorrow.
subjugation straight away, but then they forget that in every aspect of human life, even animal husbandry, there is a hierarchy, and that hierarchy was not created by man. Even those who are non-believers, who have no faith in the Almighty Creator, yeah, still go through the same system, even if they pretend as if they do not submit to any being out there who created us. It is there.
Hi.
We all submit to God, but then within our hierarchies of life, there is even the marriage institution is like that. Even the workplace is like there's always a manager now. It's always good to understand that the submission.
You already put it sleep. This is somebody is what is someone is saying.
And wait for her husband's opinion for the school where they would like the kids to go. It does not mean
Okay.
it just means that giving that respect as the leader to have the final
Must you sleep?
whether he got the final say where the kids
Why you go to sleep? Why?
is irrelevant. But what is
Wake up, clock it. Wake up, clock it. Clock it.
the same way you will know
Clock it.
how to run things at your workplace than your manager. Yeah?
How did you get four? No.
Do it because you know how to do it better. You will still run it through your manager.
4 is not the answer.
You also understand that you do it better than him. He delegates, he's on top of you, but you have run it through him. That does not mean that you're subjugating that your manager is subjugating you or is enslaved you or anything. It's just a natural hierarchy in every aspect of life. So submission does not mean subjugation. That one, unless some of us who grew up in single mother homes may not have experienced how that hierarchy works. Yeah. But if you grew up in a proper home and see how your father takes his responsibility, if he took them rightly, you would understand what that means. Thank you.
Actually, I something. You say you have a reaction. You had a reaction.
Yeah. I have a reaction. So the thing is,
Please, the reaction